Mi gente, estoy aquí. I ain't go too far. Yo llego. It's your girl, Sari, Sari. And we live with episode 5. What's goody? What's goody? Sari, sorry, because the girl is like that. What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin', y'all? I took a little mini break, little mini hiatus or whatever from social media. I may possibly be doing the whole month, but I still had to come and do my live. So I had to come do my live, so I had to come and see y'all questions, answer y'all advice, and all that good shit, feel me? Because like I said, the last 2 times y'all see me, the last 2 videos that I made, showing up. That's what it's about. Showing up for self, showing up for the collective, showing up for growth, showing up when motherfuckers act like they're not watching you, because motherfuckers are watching. I know y'all see me. What's goody? What's poppin'? Hey boo. Nah, you know what? I really don't be on TikTok like that. But I'm gonna try to get back into it, because I used to have a TikTok back in like 2020, 2021, and I was posting heavily. And then it just like disappeared. I had to start all over. So I'm like, damn. It's a lot. Just like with Twitter, I never got into Twitter because I could never figure out how to get followers, how to get attraction, blase, you know. So IG and Facebook. Yeah, I will start. I do have a TikTok, but I just am not on there. So, but I appreciate that. I will definitely I'm definitely gonna start posting more and being active on my TikTok. I really don't like social media at all, y'all, for real. And it's just necessary these days. But yeah, I've taken social media breaks and cleanses, if you will, you know, several times over the last couple years, but sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it's necessary to just be in your own energy, not have distractions, you know. Yeah, and see, that's part of the reason why I'm starting this live, why I'm starting to get more into my groove, feel me? Because the people want to hear what I got to say, and I got some shit to say for the people. Feel me? So we here, you know, that's part of my journey, that's part of my purpose, is to be seen and heard and to spread, you know, my wisdom, my experience, etc., all that good shit. I ain't trying to get too deep right now. But, Kate, you already know me. You've been on me, so it's just an expansion of, you know, my elevated higher self. But yeah, another reason I had to come on live today, even though I was contemplating this, because obviously I got my hair done, y'all. I got my hair done, so I know y'all needed to see it. And feel me, I look like some be fine ass mama, which I am. I look like I'm about to go pick the kids up from soccer, and also low key look like give me Shirley Temple. Nah, but for real, I cut a few inches from my head today. It's curled, so it looks short, period. But I cut a few inches. What I be telling y'all, y'all need to listen. Tie them loose ends, cut them dead ends, literally, figuratively. Yeah. We gonna get into it though. Like I said, if you just tuning in or you're gonna tune in afterwards when the live's already posted, this is Sari Not Sorry, an advice / scenario based question live. Yeah. Where I'm taking y'all anonymous questions, but again, you can always feel free to DM me and ask not anonymously. And I'm so appreciative. This is episode 5. Y'all been showing me so much love. I've been getting so many questions, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful, and I'm trying so hard not to cheat, because I said it last time, but I'm really about to, like, this is the last time I'm be able to use this jar, because You remember, like, okay, if y'all go to my episode 1, 2, and maybe 3, I was shaking this, you know, it was a lot of space in there. But y'all been asking them questions. And they're here. Thank you. I don't really know how much I cut, to be honest. I just got it done today, so she cut it and curled it right after. But it's not that short. But yes, I'm so excited. I'm so happy about this because this is further confirmation. Like I say every time, further confirmation that this is something I'm supposed to be doing. That's just, I don't want to say small, but it's just the beginning of something much greater. Just again, like, it's a lot I can say, but I'm gonna get into it because the intro's been kind of long now. All right, so again, this is a question-based, scenario-based advice, you know, live, where y'all send me questions and topics of your choice to hear my take on. And I want to say that, I want to stress that, I want to keep on repeating that because I am getting all different types of questions, which is fine, but for the sake of this live, I'm really only wanted to answer advice and scenario based questions. I don't want to answer too much that are directed only towards me or that's like only yes or no, because that kind of defeats the purpose of, I'm just gonna go ahead and send this live to everybody. That kind of really defeats the purpose of, you know, why I'm doing this, because this is not for me. You know, this is not for me, although I'm curating it. This is something for the collective. This is something for people that have an outlet, people that have you know, a safe space, whatever you want to call it, and it's just gonna expand from there. But my bad, y'all, I'm sending this live out to everybody and their mama. This episode 5, y'all gotta get with it or get lost, respectfully. Y'all gotta get with it or get lost, respectfully. And one thing about me, one thing about fucking with me, you don't have to. Alright? I only want people that's gonna show me love. I only want people that's gonna support, because I'm gonna do the same exact thing for y'all. Feel me? So with that being said, we're gonna get right into it with these questions. Ooh, they're falling out, y'all. I'm so grateful that this is like, I'm so grateful that this is really expanding. Cause ooh, when I tell y'all, you just gotta start. You just gotta start, and it's gonna grow from there. Because this was an idea. Now this idea is people actually. I said it last time, but believe it or not, people sending me these questions. I'm not making this shit up. All right, so y'all gotta watch the lives to hear what the fuck I'm saying. Y'all gotta watch the live to hear what I'm talking about, to hear your questions, your advice, etc. being answered. And for those just tuning in, or those that's going to be watching this one that's already posted for the first time, the reason that I'm doing it like this, all the questions, the link is in my bio. It's an anonymous app. So just to make it a little more fun and make it like random, I'm writing the questions down straight from the app, putting them in this jar. And next time I'm gonna have something bigger, because we getting bigger, we thinking bigger, we growing bigger, we doing all that good ish. All right. I like this. I got a little glimpse of it. This is a great first question, actually. Not to fuck it up. I gotta switch this up. That be throwing me off. I ain't paying for no ads on YouTube. I pay for ads on Pandora all day, every day, but nah, BZ. Let's get it together. All right. Hey, everybody that's just tuning in. If you're tuning in for the first time, or if you've seen this once the live's already posted, afterwards, once again, this is a super long intro. Don't mind me. I'm minding myself. Thank you. I'm about to get into the first question. Finally, we here. Okay. This is my tea. Or is it tequila? No, let me stop. Okay. What's one significant life lesson that you kept with you? And again, this is like something meaningful. This is something that whatever I answer can relate to the collective. But in general, I really don't want to answer one-sided, like things that are just directed towards me, or like yes or no questions. But I love this question. What's one significant life lesson you've kept with you? I have a couple, more so like life lesson things to live by, however you want to say it. The first being, for y'all that don't know, I actually was in the Army, so I am a veteran. And when I was in basic training a long time ago, 12 years ago, I remember my drill sergeant told me, like, don't ever get complacent. And that's something that seems so minuscule and so small, like, don't be complacent. But if y'all know what you will, because that's, again, part of my purpose, part of my journey, to let that out little by little, you know, as time goes on. But if y'all knew how I grew up, y'all knew what I've been through, y'all know how I came to be, you know, not really having any guidance, not having any role models. Hey, boo, thanks for coming to my live. Look, I'm trying to start sharing the live because I just be going live and don't tell nobody. And I'm like, that don't even make sense. Let me get it together. Okay, so, yeah, so for somebody who grew up without any real guidance, any role models, and then, you know, fresh out of high school, I'm going to the Army. That man told me that don't be complacent. I've kept that with me ever since, and I never had been. And that's always in the back of my mind. That's number one. And again, it seems like something so small, but it's a lot of people that are complacent. Okay, fast forward to another milestone, and these are all like from mentors that I've had throughout the years. Because the next one, back in 2020, I was went to cosmetology school for, again, y'all don't know, might not know, I'm a veteran, and also I'm a cosmetologist. I just don't do hair no more. So one of my instructors in cosmetology school, she said, change is inevitable, growth is not. And that's something I also strongly keep to me, because yes, I'm gonna start sharing it. But thank you though. But yeah, change is inevitable, growth is not. And that's a fact, because we can't control a lot of the shit that happens to us. Time's gonna go by, people's gonna go by, experiences, opportunities, whatever the case, but you might stay in the same spot if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Just because other things are elevating and you know, you gotta want to do better and be better. And more recently, another thing I've been seeing a lot lately in collective messages is whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. And so those three things kind of coincide together. Like, don't be complacent, whatever you're not changing, you choose it, and change is inevitable, growth is not, you know. So the question for that, what I'm talking about now for y'all that just tuning in, is what's one significant life lesson that you kept with you? I keep all three of them things on my mind all the time, because again, where I came from to where I am now, like, I'm constantly evolving, I'm constantly pushing myself, also finding balance and giving myself grace. But I just know I will never be where I once was, feel me? And you know, I'm proud of myself for that.
And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A grills,
and I hope that somebody takes what I'm saying as far as those three quote unquote lessons, and, you know, could use it for yourself. Okay, this next one. Do you have dreams of being famous? You know what? I have another question like this in the jar. I think it says, do you think fame suits you, or something like that? Which, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of these questions, again, that's directed towards me, because for the umpteenth time, I want these questions to be advice and scenario based and more generalized rather than directed towards me. But anyways, I don't know if some of these y'all trying to be funny or y'all just genuinely curious. But I'm gonna be real. I don't have interest in fame necessarily. I just know within my being that I have a higher purpose. I have, that's it. I have a higher purpose in this life, and I'm not just living my life for me. I've known this for a while now, and so the stuff that I'm doing is, for a bigger meaning that I even know in this moment speaking to y'all. So I really just strive to be respected and acknowledged. I don't know if I'm gonna say I want to be famous, because I don't like people for real. I like y'all because y'all fucking with me, feel me? But I don't really like people for real, so y'all, not y'all, but people be weird as hell. I don't have no interest in being no, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Whatever's for me, I claim that abundantly. But yeah, do I want to be famous? I don't know. I think I am a little bit on the low. Now let me stop. Okay, next question. Hopefully it's something that ain't about me. Okay, I like this because this gonna show y'all the different range of questions and advice scenarios that I'm getting, which I really love, and which is why this the first and only of its kind, this live show, because it's not one note, okay? Because now we talking about you gonna see what we talking about. This person says, ooh, I appreciate you. Okay, this person says, does him liking my post mean he's interested? See, that don't got nothing to do with nothing we was talking about, but I love it still. Does him liking my post mean he's interested? No. And I really hope and pray that every grown adult knows this. Don't mean a motherfucking thing, unfortunately. Except that people have low effort and no communication skills. Because I don't give a fuck. I appreciate people showing me love. But don't like my story, heart, anything, and think I'm, no. No. Y'all gotta stop that shit. Oh, goodness. Hey. I'm so happy that y'all tuned in today. I already said, I haven't been doing a good job on sharing my live. So I'm going to start doing that. But this is Sari, not Sorry, which I'm doing every other Sunday. It's a question-based, advice-based, live, scenario-based, whatever you want to call it, where people are sending in questions and topics of their choice that they want to hear my take on. And the link is in my bio. It's an anonymous app. So if y'all want to, be more vulnerable and, want to keep your privacy, you're more than welcome to go ahead and ask a question, and we could get it popping, get it cracking, feel me? And I'm so appreciative once again for everybody that's tuning in, everybody that's asking questions, sending in their questions, because this is episode 5, and it's been expanding. It's been lots more questions, and I just love it. I'm very grateful. And I'm already kind of almost at that 30-minute mark. It's alright, I'm gonna push it a little bit tonight for y'all. But ideally, I'm the last few lives, the last 4 episodes, it's really only been 30 minutes because I feel like that's a good time frame, keep people's attention, not super long, and then also and give a little suspense, right? Because I don't know, I wrote these down, but once they in here and jumbled up, I don't know what I'm about to ask. And then you don't know if your question gonna get answered. So you're gonna have to tune into the next one to find out. Feel me? Okay, so look, back to it. I don't know if I'm just seeing this comment. I don't know if you commented this before or after I just said all that. But yeah, this is an advice scenario-based live where people is sending in their questions and wanting to hear my take on it. So shout out to y'all, because it does take some vulnerability, even being anonymous, to, you know, put yourself out there and ask your questions and put your business, essentially. All right, this again, totally different topic, and we love it. Do you see yourself in any Harry Potter character? You already know what I'm about to say. I want to be Hermione, right? Because I'm clocking you hoes, not playing. But that's the only person I can say Hermione, right? Because she's a boss. Like, she's smart as fuck. And that's it. Like, I don't know. Fuck. Oh, shit. That's funny. Nah, I just ripped this with my strong ass. Look. Okay. Again, we get into another topic. So it says, what's your take on being committed to someone for life? And before I answer this, I said it on the last 2 lives, but although I do have all these questions, if at any point anybody wants to put a question in the comment, you're more than welcome to. Because somebody has done that before, and then we talk about it right then and there. So, my take on being committed to someone for life. Y'all finding out a lot of shit about me on these lives, and I love that. We being real, like, we. But yeah, because I already talked about a couple things that people might not know, but another thing I might not know, I was actually married before. So, I technically already, plan to do that. Now, things happen the way they're supposed to happen. I think right now, the dating culture is totally different. It's like, totally different. Everybody watching this knows that. So, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Teach his own. Like, some people don't want to be committed. Some people don't want to be married. Some people, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. If you like it, I love it. For me, I still, could see that essentially happening. Until then, I'm committed to self, okay? Committed to myself. And I'm doing a great job, if I do say so myself again. I'm about to just go ahead and send out this line to some more people. And my bad if I'm sending this to y'all twice, because I don't really know. It stop you at a certain point, and then I'm just going back to whoever I may or may not have skipped. And again, y'all feel free to not tune in, but I appreciate everybody that is. Okay. My bad. I'm like, just sent that out to the next group of people. Okay, this says, are you more into short text or longer messages? What y'all think? What y'all like? I think a lot of people nowadays rather text. To be honest, I'm an old lady. I'd rather you call me. I'd rather you be in my face for real. I'd rather not even be worried about no messages. For real. But a lot of people, and let's just call it what it is. A lot of y'all don't be as busy as you say you is. To not be tasted bad. But we gonna get to the next question though. Okay, this is interesting. This one's interesting. It says, how would you tell your friend that their boyfriend is a piece of shit? Alright, we're getting really real now. But being real, I'm gonna let you know. Your friend probably already knows that he ain't shit. And she probably don't give a fuck. All right, because one thing about it is it's something that be keeping people in these weird toxic cycles and relationships. Now, a lot of us might intentionally ignore certain things, but you know what the fuck going on. So you can tell your friend anything you want, like in a nice way, in an upfront way. But as long as your friend want to be there, your friend's gonna be there, and that's the sad truth. And I say that as somebody telling a friend, you know, that I love and I care for, like, hey, you know, this person not really treating you the best, blah blah blah. People gonna do what they want to do, and sadly sometimes all we can do is be supportive or not. Like, hey, I respect it, that's what you want to do, I still fuck with you, I still love you as a friend, but I don't want to hear about nothing y'all got going on. That's a boundary right there. And if they can't respect your boundary, you know, then it's your problem. Oh, I already commented on that, because that one that I just had was basically the same thing as something I just answered. Okay, so I'm really not about to answer this, because I just put this in there because it's some of the, like, an example of some of the questions that people be asking me that I'm not going to answer because it's kind of irrelevant. Not relevant, but not really conducive to the point of this live. Just asking me random shit like, are you able to tell when someone is lying? Like, if I say yes or no, what does that do for you? That's not really helpful to anybody here. I don't think so. Lie to me and find out. How about that? Ooh, goodness. Alright, I'm gonna mix these up a little bit better. And again, these are the questions I got from the anonymous app. The link is in my bio. People are sending in their advice, scenario-based questions or topics of their choice, or I'm answering on this live. But I'm not gonna get to all of these. Whatever I don't get to is gonna go towards the next episode. And yeah, I have them in this jar to keep that element of surprise or suspense, because even though I wrote them down, what's in this jar, I don't know what I'm about to pull out. And yeah, I appreciate everybody that's tuning in and showing love. Thank y'all. Okay, next question says, never care or care too much. That's another thing. It's like, you gotta use your discernment. You gotta decipher for yourself what works best for you, because no matter what I say, everybody has different experiences and levels of giving a fuck. You know, I think in the past, most times I always care too much. Which I think that this shit is ghetto. Sorry, y'all, I'm on YouTube listening to instrumentals. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, nowadays, basically, it is what it is. It depends what the situation is, but most times I don't give a fuck, because I already know who I am. Y'all know who the fuck I am. So it's kind of like, certain shit is like, alright, you know, as long as you know who you is, as long as you know who you are, and you moving through your authenticity and your, oh, I thought this shit was blank. What you about to say, Jay? As long as you be in your real self, everything will turn out how it's supposed to. And all that good shit, feel me? Why that? My bad. We're gonna get to the next one. This another hey. This another like general question directed towards me that really don't matter, but I have a lot of questions in that app, so I'm really just getting rid of them. But moving forward, And I'm not answering every single thing. That's one of the questions in there. Somebody asked me, like, are you answering all the tells? No, I'm not. And I've said that before on one of the previous lives, only because some of the questions are, like, just pointless, respectfully. And I have explained several times what this live is about. So anyways, this one says, do you prefer having more girls or boys as friends? Like, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all, but for real, that's the question, like, what, regardless of what I say, what does that do for you? Regardless of what I say, what does that mean? Like, you gonna give me some friends or something? I don't, like, I don't know. But even though I'm posting this, I think on that app, it could be anybody that come across your page that ass shit. But even still, like, but I'll be nice. I prefer to have girls as friends. I mean, I only have so many guy friends because I'm not a friendly bitch, feel me? Respectfully. Alright, different topic. I like this. This says, are you the type of person that needs to win arguments or not? I'm the type of person that don't want to argue to begin with. No, because, okay, so, Jay, I think this, your first time watching, the point of this live, I'm trying to do, like, collective messages, people sending in advice type, scenario-based questions. So I want to answer stuff that could relate to multiple people. If I'm just on the live answering all the questions about me, that's like, damn, bitch, you conceited as fuck. Damn, bitch. Like, that's pointless as hell. And I wouldn't even want to do no shit like that. Yes, but I'd rather not argue at all. I'd rather not argue at all. Oh, I want to say something else too. It's related to this question because I feel like some of the questions I'm getting might be from the same person, just reworded in different ways. I want to let y'all know now, I'm getting all the questions, but it's so many of them. I'm not getting to all of them in one live. Like I said, some of them are gonna have to go towards the next episode. We're on episode 5, y'all. Y'all go back and watch the previous 4 episodes, please and thank you. But I have several of these type of questions. That's why I said that. And others, I don't know if it's from the same person or not, but anyways. It says, what are your thoughts on people who blame a woman's outfit for unwanted attention? I feel like they probably be creeps they damn self. And I also feel like that's so, like, this gonna sound so dumb, but that's like so, I don't fucking know, like 2005, like that's the best thing. 2005, like, cause how many fucking years we gonna say we gonna talk about the same shit that y'all want to say? Oh, well, you was wearing this and you was doing that. And you, all right, so it's so many different scenarios. It don't matter what you wearing these days. If motherfuckers gonna be a creep, he gonna be a creep. If somebody gonna be weird, they gonna be weird. And it ain't just women. We talking to y'all with them hoochie daddy shorts too. Nah. Ooh, let me stop. Go ahead. Go keep wearing them shorts, fellas. Go ahead. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to y'all. Let me know if they do. Oh shit, I already had this. I must have wrote it down twice. I think I might do 3 more questions. Oh shit, I'm funny. Okay, see, this is just a comment. It's not even a question, but I added this to comment on it back. It says, you're way more chill than I thought at first. And I love this and I appreciate you because I don't know why people be thinking, like, what else did you think? Like, I don't know why people be thinking otherwise. I be chilling. I be minding my business. As you can see, again, I'm very appreciative of y'all tuning in, but I entertain myself all day, every day. I'm goofy as hell. I got a great personality. I'm talented in the sense of, like, being able to entertain myself. You know what I mean? Like, but thank you. I do be chilling. I'll be chilling until I'm not, but I'll be chilling. Oh, okay, sorry. This number 2, I said we got 3 more questions. Okay, how is long distance possible? I got distracted by this video. How is long distance possible? I guess, both people got to be committed. Both people got to want the same things and got to be aligned, like-minded, on the same wavelength. It's possible. It happens. I've done that long time ago. Would I do it nowadays? No. Because, like, I don't know how to explain. I'm just at a different space in my life, and I feel like although I am a passionate, emotional person, that's like some fairy tale shit to just be over the phone all the fucking time, like, and you're not seeing the person, and then like, it's just too much shit to be speculated. And no thank you, but shout out to those who make it work. It's definitely possible. And I'm giving y'all my real take, my real opinion. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, because this is my live. I was about to cuss. This is my live, okay? And again, thank you for y'all that's tuning in, showing love, but you ain't gotta be here if you don't want to be here. Ain't nobody making you do shit. Alright, let me shuffle this around. So I answered a lot. I think it was actually 2 of them that I wrote twice, but still, we did a lot today. I'm staying on the live longer than I normally do, because it's only been 30 minutes. I've been keeping the lives 30 minutes because I feel like that is a decent time to keep engagement and, keep some questions for next time. I keep repeating myself multiple times on the live about certain things, about what the live is about, the details, etc., because of people tuning in, new people tuning in, people tuning in for the first time. And I want to make sure that y'all are engaged and understand what's going on. This one I already answered. I'm not cheating, y'all. Because whoever's gonna watch this after the fact, I'll be like, you already said that. All right. But that's why. All right, let me make this good. I'm gonna show this up good while I'm doing this again. And I'm gonna keep saying this every time because it's true, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful and so appreciative of everybody that's showing love, everybody that's tuning into the live, sharing the live, saving the live, commenting on the live, answering the questions, whatever. I don't care. I appreciate it all. And, the proof is in the increase of questions I'm getting from every episode. And again, further confirmation for me that there is a purpose in my plan to do this live. Alright, that's enough. I'm sorry. Alright, I got the last one. Make it good. Alright. Alright, this kind of cool, but again, it's about me, so I really kind of don't want to answer it, but I'm going to answer it anyways. It says, what's the most relaxing place you've ever been? The most relaxing place is the crib. Not for real. The most relaxing place, I would say Puerto Rico. There's beautiful places I've been to. I've been to several different countries, but the most relaxing would be Puerto Rico. And I don't know how to explain it. I feel like maybe just because, and I always want to preface shit, because I always want to say maybe it sounds corny, but I don't give a fuck, because if you feel me, feel me. Maybe it's just because, like, my ancestors is there, feel me, and, like, I have like an energetic connection, if that makes sense. I don't know. And I gotta go this summer. I ain't been in a couple of years. But yeah, last time I was there, just like, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. And, yeah, that was, not the exciting last question I would have liked, but it was one to get out the way. So, ooh, sorry, y'all. We live. I can't hide shit. This is me all day. So anyways, that's the end of episode 5 for Sari Not Sorry. Sari Not Sorry. If I can talk, I'm tired, y'all. Wrapping up episode 5, Sari Not Sorry, and I'm gonna see y'all again in 2 Sundays. And yeah, the link is in my bio once again for the anonymous app. Y'all could go ahead and send in any advice questions, any scenario based, any topics of your choice. Again, I'm trying to refrain from yes or no questions and questions that's just specifically about me, like, and just general comments, like, you feel me? Because it's not for me, this for us, this for we. Nah. But yeah, even if it's not personal, even if it's not something that you're going through personally, you could think of something that your friend is going through, or that, you know, somebody, you know, other people have dealt with, and you just want to hear my take, or you just want to see who could relate while we on the live together. And that's a long story short for me to say. I'm about to be out the way, and y'all have a good day or a good night. Feel me? Peace.